What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello. Break a tooth back in the back. Kill it anyway. I'm sure those are indeed the lyrics of what they sing. Break a tooth back in the back. Because once you do, once you break your tooth in the back, I guess you would want to kill it anyway, because that shit hurts. That shit hurts. You don't want that. You don't want that. Hello everyone. Hi chat. Hello. Good to have you. Good to see you. Welcome on in. It is Tuesday. Hey, it is Tuesday. We're getting ready for another stream. We're gonna be playing some more The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I had such a good time yesterday, and I can't stream tomorrow, so I figured, you know what? Let's just hang out all together again. Why not? Another free extra stream. Yes, this is available to all of you live for free. 100% off over on twitch.tv/MrJordilicious. As always, also, chat, I'm going to say good evening, everyone. Good evening and good time zone to all of you. How is everyone doing today? My name is MrJordilicious. Oh, wait, hang on. My mouth is not moving, and I think I know why. Because I think my microphone is not being picked up. Where do I do that again? Let's see. I think, hang on. Here. Does that fix it? Hello. Yeah, see, that fixes it. Nice. No stream tomorrow. And a chatbot outage. Wait, a chatbot outage? Oh, wait, Bleep Labs has an outage. Wait, do I also need to set audio link? I don't know what audio link is. I don't think we need that. I think we're good. I think this is good. Oh, that chatbot. Well, yeah, that is that's not really temporary, because that chatbot is for some reason that has been offline for like, you know, forever. But how are you doing, chat? Welcome on in. Hello. Good to have you. Wait, let me quickly test something to see if that works now. It still does not. Okay, it still does not work. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, it's not good, but it's good to know that it still doesn't work. The YouTube chat thingy. Fishing game has that for a good while now. The Twitch API change hacked them up. Yeah. I do want to check one other thing though, because wait. What is a blob dance? That's a BTTV emote, right? Okay, that also still doesn't work. Okay. That's weird, because that should totally work. Wait, let's try again. No, it still doesn't work. All right. Well, that's good to know. I made some I did some testing yesterday, and I made some changes to the chat widget. So I hoped that it was gonna work, but it's not. The one thing that I did that does work though is the alignment of things. So the username should now like, you know, even if you have a small message, it should all be like on one line, which is good. So I do like that. It shows a missing icon at the blob dance. Yeah, I think it's like trying to capture an image, but it's not doing a good job. I don't know. I'll look into that. That's why it's I haven't released it yet, because it's not bug free. Anyway, chat, how are you guys doing? Welcome on in. I'm doing good myself. It has been a bit of a weird day for me, because so originally today I was scheduled to go to a client of ours again, but then that didn't happen because we already did all of the things that we had to do last week. So I didn't really have anything planned on my calendar today. So I was kind of like, okay, yeah, what am I gonna do? But I also got my new laptop last week, so I was like, okay, I need to set that up. I want to make sure that works so I can start using that. So I spent a lot of time today trying to, like, you know, install things, and it had to like I had to ask a colleague of mine who like, you know, set it all up and controls our admin environment and stuff. So we had to look into it with me, and he had to like make some changes because apparently I wasn't added to certain groups and whatnot. So I couldn't download any tools or that I needed. But everything should be working now. So the most important thing should be working. So tomorrow I'm gonna try it out. Tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna try it out and see if it indeed does work. And then I can say goodbye to my old laptop, which, well, funnily enough, I think my old laptop knows that it's gonna be replaced, because today my old laptop was even slower than normal. It was even slower than normal. So I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe he was being a little bit disappointed or sad that, you know, there was a shiny new MacBook standing next to him. And, you know, maybe he was like, well, you know, if you don't like me, then I'm gonna be even more annoying. So there's that. But a colleague of mine said, you know, that I had to be tough and I had to be strong. You know, I shouldn't show like weakness, even though I felt kind of bad for my old laptop. Another new laptop. Well, it's not another new. It's still the same one. But yeah. When I order a new PC, the old PC stops working before the new arrives. Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, that always happens. The one thing, though, that... maybe Bleep, maybe you have a good idea for that. So, on Windows, I always used Notepad. And I loved in, like, the new Notepad in Windows 11. I loved that you could use, like, you know, you had, like, tabs. And they synced with, like, the cloud and, like, the tabs. You could, like, open up multiple... notepads, documents within like one, you know, window of Notepad. I love that because I always use that, you know, whenever I had a call, I use that to like take notes. But I also use that if I had to like jot down some like other notes or like some other things. So I had like several tabs in Notepad open. And of course, Mac doesn't have like Notepad. It does have text edit and it has notes. But I was curious, maybe Bleep or someone else in chat, maybe you know a good free and safe Mac alternative that, you know, resembles Notepad, as in, you know, I don't need anything fancy. All I need is like a place to jot down notes, and ideally with tabs. Ideally with tabs, so I can open up multiple documents, and ideally also that it like syncs to the cloud and whatnot. So yeah. And Notaries, English people like that name in Dutch. They do, yes, they do. VS Code. Well, you know, yeah, people said that. Like, I already have VS Code installed. But, like, I don't know. I feel that it's a little bit too, like, too sort of, like, bloated. Because I literally don't need anything. I literally just need, like, plain text, and that's it. I don't need, like, markup or, like, you know, bold or anything. I never use that. So I only need, like, plain text, and that's it. But, you know, it doesn't need to sync if it, like, you know, I only use it on my Mac, so on my work laptop, so it doesn't necessarily need to sync. But, you know, if it would, like, somehow, if I could, like, save it in, like, you know, OneDrive or something that I don't lose it whenever, like, my Mac explodes, that would be nice. But, yeah, it needs, like, literally nothing fancy, like, just plain text and tabs. So I can have multiple documents open in, like, you know, one window. That's all I ask. That's all I want. And then I'm happy. I always use notes for notes. Huh. Yeah, I did find a note-taking app recently. What was it called again? Oh yeah, I think it was called Antinote. Antinote. It's $5 apparently, which is not really that expensive. But I couldn't find because I think that literally does what I want, right? Like it's nothing fancy. That literally is like what I want. But I couldn't find like if it has tabs. I couldn't really find that. Because that's like, you know, that's like literally what I want. Like, you know, something simple. And just like, you know, plain text. That doesn't, like I said, it doesn't need to be anything special. But it's $5, which is not expensive. But I don't think I can get that unless, wait, can I, how do you buy it? Oh, you actually don't buy it on the Apple Store. Well, okay, well that's good. Well then I'll look into that. Maybe that could be one. Like $5 is not too expensive. I can use that. If anyone else wants to check it out, it's called antinote.io. Antinote. So yeah, I'll check that out. Let's see, navigation. All right, I'll look into that because again, I don't need anything fancy. But yeah, chat, how are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope everyone's doing good. All right, I'm gonna close this window. Otherwise, I'm gonna get distracted. And I'm gonna check the website for the note-taking app, because that's what I do. I get distracted, and then I can't. So also, funny thing. Yay, distraction! Yeah. So I use at work. I use an external keyboard because I always have my laptop closed, so I use like an external keyboard. And at work, we are required to lock our laptops when we like walk away for like, safety. So on my keyboard, very, very conveniently, there is a lock button. Like in the top right corner, there's like a dedicated lock button, which always worked. But on Mac, it didn't work. So I asked, I Googled first. I went to Google and I was like, okay, I have this keyboard. Can I use the dedicated lock button to lock my Mac? Does that work on Mac? Google didn't give me a definitive answer. I couldn't find on Google, basically it said like, no, you can't do that. And I found like several like, pages or like, articles or whatever. They all said you can't do that. Then I was like, okay, then let's try Copilot, let's see if Copilot has a better idea. Then Copilot also said, no, you can't do that. However, with a third-party tool, you can actually do it with a third-party tool. So I was like, okay, sounds okay. So I looked into it and people said like, yeah, it's a safe tool. It's all fine. It's all good. So you can just use it. So I did that. But it was kind of, like a big convoluted tool for literally the only thing that I wanted to do was map the lock key to like, lock my Mac. So I was looking into that, and then a colleague of mine was like, "Wait, what are you doing?" And I said, like, yeah, I explained to him what I was trying to do, and he said, "Well, can't you just do that easier?" And I said, "Well, I asked Copilot, and Copilot didn't know." So he was like, "Yeah, Copilot is stupid," and he went on to ask Claude because Claude is fancy and knows a lot more. Claude also didn't necessarily, he did say there was a native way to do it in Mac, but he didn't really. He didn't really say how to do it. Like we couldn't find the things that he said that we had to use. However, with that knowledge, another colleague of mine came by who also uses a Mac, and he said, "Oh yeah, no, I also do that, and I've done it natively, and I don't know where it is, but I know it's somewhere." Eventually, we found it in the keyboard settings. We found it there, but it was hidden, and it was not really clear. But I managed to do it. So now I can use that. So yeah. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Jordy. Can't you assign the button to Control Command plus Q? Well, no, because apparently the button is like you can't assign it. There's no like software with the keyboard. So apparently what it's mapped at by default is Control L, which is like the Windows combination to lock it. But on Mac that doesn't work. So on Mac basically what I did is I changed the combination to lock your PC. I just changed that to Option L, which is basically what that button does. So now, now it just works. Hey, Halcyon, hello, how are you? Hello, welcome on in. Also, wait, seeing you guys made me forget. I can totally like do some shoutouts to Minty, sweet Minty, the most delightful Minty. Go give them a follow, and Halcyon as well, who actually helps me with this amazing latex shiny suit for my model. So go check them out as well. And if you have a VTuber model and you're like, hey, I wouldn't mind making that shiny, go hit them up, because they do amazing jobs. Like look at how shiny and how latexy I look. I kind of want to smell myself, but my monitors don't have smell-o-vision, so I can't do that, sadly. But if they did, I would touch and smell myself. So yeah, but yeah, I am excited to start using a Mac. The only thing that I need to look into is that the MacBook Neo natively doesn't support two monitors or external monitors. Now there are ways. I did find a software, and we do have certain places, certain desks that I work with docks that should support it. But I want to look into, when I work from home, I want to look into like a native dock that I can just take home and plug in my monitor here at home. But I need to see which one I need, and I need to ask for, like, you know, at work, like, hey, can you guys buy that for me? Because I'm not going to spend, you know, like $100 on a dock that, you know, I need for work. So yeah. Smell-o-vision was such a bizarrely short-lived thing. Right, yeah, I remember there were, like, things, indeed, with, like, smell-o-vision where, yeah, I remember that it was, like, a thing. Wasn't it also, wasn't it with, like, Deadpool or, like, some other... I remember that Xbox had a, had, like, a special Xbox controller, that tied in with, like, either a game or a movie that had, like, you know, a little attachment where you put in, like, a scent cartridge, and then once certain things happened in the game, I believe, the cartridge would, like, you know, expel some scent. I think it was something like that. Which was kind of like a funny idea, but it was like a promotional thing, so it wasn't something that they, like, you know, actively, like, you know, used. So yeah. Anyway, chat. Anyway, I might take a couple more breaks today because I need to. You know what? Actually, let me take one really quickly right now because I'm almost out of my drink. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab my water bottle because I need to drink more. Because this morning I woke up and my throat was kind of hurting, which, you know, I don't like. So I'm trying to be mindful by drinking more, and I'm gonna try, like, to talk a little bit quieter. And maybe I'm also not gonna stream as long. When I notice my throat is like, you know, being strained, I'm gonna stop the stream, I guess. Because I don't wanna like, you know, lose my voice or get like a sore throat or become ill this weekend. So, because I'm gonna go to a friend of mine and I haven't seen him in forever. So I don't wanna get sick and not be able to go have a sleepover at his place. So I'm gonna take a quick break so I can get my water bottle, refill my drink. And then we're gonna jump into The Legend of Zelda. So I'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you in just a few. All right, chat. I told you guys that was gonna be quick, or at least I feel that it was pretty quick. But I'm back. Hello. All right, let me turn on my Nintendo Switch device so we can play some Echoes of Wisdom. Let's see, do we have audio? We do have audio. Perfect. Yep, I'm gonna play. Then I also have to switch the input on my monitor. Press any button. Well, that's what I'll do. Hang on. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna press any button. Alright, we were at Luberry's house yesterday. We left things off there. Yep. Load this data. Yeah. I still feel the... I'm not sure if that's also on your end, chat, but I still feel that the audio is kind of like crackly. But I'm not sure if that's like supposed to be that way. Wait, it's also muted. Hang on. If I unmute this... Then I think you guys hear double, probably. Yeah, so I think this needs to stay muted. Because you guys hear the game audio like that, I believe. At least I hope you guys hear game audio right, because if you guys don't, then yesterday was, you know, it was a bit of a boring stream for you guys. Hey, Swords, hello. Hey, yo, how are you? You want to chat about the sword, huh? As I mentioned before, the Sword of Might is my craftsmanship. Yeah, we want to talk about swords. How are you, Swords? That's my question. I want to talk about that. Yes, you're here. Okay, good. Good. For a while now, I've been researching a type of crystal that's sometimes left behind from the rifts. In my research, I discovered that it's highly effective against rift monsters. Aha! And it appears you have some of that blue crystal with you. I ended up calling it Might Crystal. It's what I forged the Sword of Might from, in fact. During my investigation into the rift, I met Link, who's from Sudhorn village. I made the sword for him, and the rest is history. Link's made good use of the sword. Meanwhile, I've continued forging things with Might Crystals. See the machine in the corner? I designed it to enhance the sword. Hey, look at the sword. It seems like it's lost some of its power. But once we enhance it, it'll be back to its original state. You should give it a try. All you need to do is bring me some Might Crystals. Alright, well, I do have some, so... I'm okay, a bit EP now. Hopefully I don't fall asleep this time. Aw. What do you want to enhance? Oh, my sword is 10 crystals. My energy is 5. Wait, what's my energy, though? Is my energy, is that like the level, like the level 1 thing that I can use a sword with? Because that would be... Wait, can I... Wait, let's save. Because I first want to check before I enhance anything. Okay, let's do energy. Okay. Leave it to me. Alright, he does put the sword in the machine, so... Ta-da-ta-ta! The energy gauge is now level 2. Okay, good. Well, that's kind of nice. I like that. So it's slightly bigger. Alright, cool. I woke up on Rex's stream and I was like, wow, what happened here? That's funny. Alright, let's also go downstairs, because I guess, you know, we can check out what's over here. Luberry's diary. I don't necessarily want to read that. It's funny, if this were a Steam game, if this were a Steam game, I would totally like read all of that, because I was, you know, I would be sure that there would be like an achievement. But it's not a Steam game, so I'm like, yeah, there's probably not gonna be an achievement, so I'm not gonna read all that. I'll be helping Mr. Luberry investigate the rift so we can better support you. Princess, how can I help? Well, you don't, you know, it's all good. It's all good. I'll just go. By the way, have you guys seen my my new sort of like kinky hub that I posted about on my Blue Sky in my Instagram? Which you can find over on its.brook.dog. Oh, what's that? Achievement! Oh, crap. Oh, I still need to do that. Okay, when this stream is over, I'm gonna try Wait, actually, thanks so much for the achievement, Minty, by the way. I appreciate it. Huge shiny pupper. Let me open the website for the font that I need, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. Right, I'm gonna open that in background. Because I probably need to change or install a font on my PC that I haven't installed yet, I guess. I did a health check at work today. Unsurprisingly, I have severe anxiety. Oh no! Well, yeah, like you said, you know, maybe it's not very surprising. But still, you know, it still kind of sucks to discover that. All right, let's see. We can go this way, which is, I guess, closer, or we can go all the way over here. I guess we're gonna go to this one first. I'm not sure if we should, but coding stream. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna change it off stream because I think I just need to download and install a font on my PC. I think that's literally it. Oh wait. Wanted Princess Zelda. If sighted, send word to the King of Hyrule. Oh no! There's wanted posters of me now. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, is this where I need to go? Well, I'm not sure, but I guess we can go this way, so I guess that works. Uh-oh. No getting past that. This is a shortcut back to the ranch. Who's the prankster that blocked it off? I don't know, not me. I hope you're not planning to go this way, the road's blocked. Might consider taking another route, but that feels like admitting defeat. Okay, well, I guess that's where I need to go, though? But can I... Wait, can I? Can I do this, though? Oh, wait, can I do this, though? Oh, look at that, I can just do that. Oh. Oh, okay, now he notices. With the road cleared out, I won't have to break my back climbing over that stuff. You clean things up, huh? Well, thanks, that's a big help. Here's something for your trouble. Yay, it's money! We like money. 20 rupees. Ah, cool breeze, a clear path, and the sweet taste of convenience. How's the audio for you guys, chat? It feels like it's sort of laggy, but I'm not sure if it's like the game or if it's like my capture card or like what it is. I'm not sure. I've had anxiety all my life, and considering I found out I'm a HSP not too long ago, I'm not really surprised. Wait, what's an HSP? I'm not sure if I know that. If I know that term. Highly sensitive person. Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Alright, we got another war point, which is great. Love that. I do like hugs. Yeah, same. Hugs are the best. I love hugs. But yeah, I feel you there. I feel you there. Like, Hyrule Ranch, Hyrule Castle. Okay, we're not gonna go back to the castle because, you know, they still don't like me. Uh-oh. But yeah, like you know, I feel you there because I'm not sure if it's like, you know, my neurospiciness, but I also am like, you know, always very sensitive to like, you know, moods or like people shifting emotions or stuff like that. So I do feel you. Hey, me die, hello, hello. The game is sometimes laggy on Switch 1, sadly. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess it's just a game. Even though this game came out way before the Switch 2, I guess, right? Oh, wait. I'm not sure if I'm going where I'm supposed to go because I need to go all the way down there. And I'm going all the way up here. Wait, can I zoom? Because I think this is where we came out. Oh wait, maybe this sort of like drawing, maybe that's actually yeah, that's actually the map. So I think we should probably, instead of going up here, we should probably go back down here. Okay, let's go back. you? Hope you're doing good. So today at work, chat, I had to go to a client. Oh yeah, that's all. That's what I was talking about before I was distracted by my my new laptop at work. I had to go to a client of ours because I had to change a SIM card, which, you know, it was a really simple thing, but I was kind of nervous because they were kind of like, yeah, you can just go there by yourself and we'll tell you what to do and just, you know, just do it. And I was like, yeah, okay, it'll probably be fine. But I was still kind of sort of nervous. But in the end, you know, it was all good. It was actually like really easy. So yeah, and it was like, you know, it was really short by, so it was only like a like, you know, 15 minutes by car, I guess. All right, I think I need to go this way. Oh wait, this is actually exactly where I need to be. Wait, but there's nothing here though. Searching for everyone. The King of Hyrule might be inside different large rifts. Head to the rifts in the Gerudo Desert and Jebul waters. Okay, so I think I need to find rifts here in the desert. Echoes of Wisdom came out about 7 months before the Switch 2 release. Oh, okay, so I guess they did announce the Switch 2 already, so maybe I had to research because I had to know. Yeah, no, I get it, I get it. I'm sure there's a rift we can get into somewhere around here. But this desert seems really big. I wonder where we should start looking. I guess for now we should check around the area with the biggest rift. Alright. Also, we should watch out for these women because they don't like men. If these are Gerudo women. The monsters just keep coming. I'm completely worn out. I hear you, but if we keep at it, then that big rift should start shrinking. We can do this. We'll get rid of that rift and take back Gerudo Sanctum. Okay, well that sounds promising. It came out September 24th. Switch 2 came out June 25th. But yeah, it could have been optimized better. The remake of Link's Awakening had the same frame drop problem since it's made in the same engine. Yeah, I remember that because I did also play that on the stream like back in the day. So indeed, I do sort of remember that also sometimes lagging a little bit. Okay, I wanna get that thing. No, don't. Crap. Okay, do it. Hit him. There we go. Crap. Okay, I'll use this guy. Okay, cool. Now I can... Wait. There we go. The Aruroda Echo. Alright. We need to find... I switch to Switch 2, because switching to Switch 2 is the best switch Switch could switch. Ooh, nice, rupees. It's not really lag, but the frame rate switched from 60 to 30 FPS in the overworld, and the resolution also gets downscaled from 1080 to 720. Oh, look! We might be getting close, but now we just need to find a way in. Luckily, I can use my cheat code again. Oh no, crap, I can't because there's no ceiling here. Oh, dang. My cheat code doesn't work. Okay, then I'll use the bed. Because the bed always works. There we go. Bed MVP, yeah. Well, bed and the little spider, because yesterday the spider actually came in handy quite often in dungeons. Okay, I'm not sure if I need to be here. Although... there is another waypoint here, so that's good. Wait, the thing is still here. But the rift is showing over here, so I'm guessing this is where I need to be. I think this is just the, like, yeah, this is probably just the marker that's on the map. Hi, how are you? It's not every day I see another Hylian in Gerudo Desert. If you're wondering about that tent, there's a Gerudo research something or other in there. I'm sure she could help you use a hand, if you felt inclined. Might help take your mind off all the rifts. You know, we could check it out. Where? Facette doesn't know, and she's the chief aide, so where are they? Oh, just muttering to myself, sorry about that. I'm Tormali, an Oasis guard. Guarding the Oasis is my main priority, but I've been tasked with another mission recently. I take it you're not from here, are you? In which case, you might be able to help me. In your travels, have you ever seen tiles that can fly through the air? I don't think we have. According to my boss's research, ancient Gerudo used them to chase off unwelcome guests. I've been scouring the desert in search of these tiles, but so far nothing. Maybe you'll have a better luck, though. If you find one, could you bring it to me? Yeah, I guess we could. Hey there, I'm a business scrub. Welcome to my branch of the smoothie shop. This is a place where you can craft your own freezing, taste bud pleasing smoothies. Process is simple. You pick 2 ingredients and I blend them together. Alright, yeah, sure. I mean, we do have some ingredients. We have the nectar. And we have 1 grape. Boost the effects of the other ingredients. Boost the healing effect to the drinker. Resistance to electricity. Glow for a time. Okay, let's make one of these, and let's use an electro apple. I'm sure that's gonna be that's gonna come in handy. Oh, it's also 10 rupees. Okay, well, that's okay. Some of this, some of that. Mix it all up with a teensy pinch of alrighty. Your smoothie. Okay, I have to say though, that looks quite delicious. A mixed apple smoothie. That actually looks really good. Hope you like it. I added that recipe to the menu, so I'll be able to order the same thing next time if you like. Ah, that's convenient. Which is actually giving me an idea. My siblings and I are new to the smoothie game. And to keep hold of the, over the market, we're opening branches all over Hyrule. But that's been so much work, we haven't had time to come up with new smoothie concepts. So what would you say to a joint venture? You make recipes, we handle the business side. Come up with 10 recipes out of ingredients from your travels and we should be in good shape. We'll even throw in a reward. Sounds great, huh? Oh, before you go, my siblings are running smoothie shops in other places too. We're all sending ingredients from our local regions to the main shop back home. If you run into any of my siblings, give them my best. Alright, I will. Wait, can I just open that? Oh. Chili cactus. Okay. Oh, I'm not allowed to make more smoothie. Oh, wait. There we go. I guess he was distracted. Right. I guess I could make also something with a chili cactus. Let's see. Your smoothie. We got... Oh, that also looks quite good. A cactus smoothie. Alright. You know what? Let's also make something with butter, because why not? Oh, you know what? How about we mix things up? Butter with apple. I've no idea if that tastes good, but, you know, it might give us some interesting effects. An apple radiant smoothie. Wait, are these the only, okay, so there's apparently only, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 different smoothie combinations that you can make. Alright. Now let's quickly go into Tough Mango's plant lab. Oh wait, I can learn a special bed? The soft bed. Okay. Did I see something else? Curious about my fan? I'd be willing to part with it if you come talk to me about something else first. Hello there, Wanderer. Welcome to the Tough Mango Plant Lab. Here at the lab, we research effective cultivation in preparation for a potential food crisis. My current field of study is focused on tough mangoes. After much research, I've successfully developed tough mango seeds that grow at a rapid rate. Sharing the results of my work should help countless people in the future. There's just one little problem. This mango plant withers as quickly as it grows, so I'm unable to harvest fast enough. I can't compile data if I can't harvest properly. At this rate, I'll run out of funding for my project. In response, I've begun enlisting folk to help with a little game of Mango Rush. You can easily harvest the mangoes with a bit of force from like a spin. There's a participation fee, but I got a gift for you if you harvest a lot of them. Would you like to give it a try? Sure. Alright, 10 rupees. I'm not exactly sure what we need to do, but I guess we just need to harvest as many mangoes as we can. With a bit of force, but too much, they'll burn up. 40 or more mangoes. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, well this is going quite okay so far. It's funny, like every Zelda game, they always have like, you know, little games like this. And also like the last couple of Zelda games that I played, they also had like a cooking element to them. Nice, we managed to make it past 40. Ooh, okay, well 41. 41, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Exquisite! You shocked me. I didn't think anyone would be capable of harvesting that many. Here you are. Please take these tough mangoes with you as my thanks. You can use them... okay, so we can also use them in smoothies. You're the first to harvest so superbly. She's good. Real good. Maybe she can even handle the extra dangerous seeds. I have some vibrant seeds that yield even larger harvests. I had them shelved, but I'll make an exception for you if you want to see them next time. Come harvest whenever you like. I'll be here waiting for you. Alright. I guess, I mean... I guess we can do that now. Yes. Let's do the vibrant seeds, because why not? I'm curious though how vibrant they are. Sharp thorns, but I'm sure you'll have no trouble harvesting. Ah. 50 or more. Okay, so maybe these are not going to be as easy as the other ones. Oh, So far it's... Oh, crap! Oh, okay, so I need to watch out for those thorns. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, I can't get up there. Crap. I didn't prepare my bed. Oh, so close! 47 instead of 50. Darn it. All right. Well, you know, that was fun. All right, we're still looking for the rift though. Wait, can we? Are you an enemy? Because then I would like to Let's see. Oh, what's this? I saw this before as well. What is it? It looks like it's some kind of stamping pad. Oi! Wait, who is that? Who is that? Whoever that is, he looks cute. Hello, I'm the stamp guy. I've loved stamps since I was a tiny tot. Now I'm Hyrule's hugest stamp fan. Bet you're curious about this stand. This is a stamp stand. A stand for stamping stamps. Aren't stamps great? The plunk when you press one down to leave a stamp behind. Plunk-tacular from start to finish. That's why I love a stamp rally. Traveling for stamps, collecting them all. Sounds fun, right? Well, I've created a stamp rally with stamp stands all over Hyrule. Ready to rally? I bet you're really excited. Yeah, sure. Okay, here's your stamp card. Stampable for the stamp rally beginners. It was handmade by the stamp guy and it looks like it. I know you're gonna have fun because I had fun making it. Now get a stamping like you've never stamped before. Oh, okay, well that's actually a pretty stamp. There aren't any stands underwater or in buildings. Okay, they're not in caves either. Ready, set. Oh, I thought he was just gonna say stamp. Ready, set, stamp. That would have made more sense, I guess. Okay, well that was fun. I feel that's a very Japanese thing as well. Like, I've seen like videos of like, you know, Japanese cities where you can get like special stamps. If you like, you know, go to the city and then you can collect like the stamps and you can get like all kinds of cool things. Or like cool designs and stuff. Alright, I'm not sure if I need to be here, if this is where I should go. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, no, I guess I'm not really going in the direction of where the rifts might be. Oh wait, I can see it on my minimap. There we go, there it is. Oi! Alright, I guess I should probably go up there. So let's put down a bed. Let's see. Huh? My friends are nearby. I can create a rift entrance beneath here. Come on, Zelda. Oh. You can't come with me, can you? So what should we do? We could try talking to her. Maybe she knows a way we can get through the sand. Yellow. You're not a Druido. What do you want? Get through the sand? No, you aren't getting past me. Only those authorized by our chief are allowed entry. Now go home. I don't think she's going to move. What was that? Is someone hurt? I have to stay at my post, otherwise I'd go see what's going on. Okay, well then I'll go, Luke. Oh no! Is she okay? How do I defeat them? Let's use this guy. Oh wait, I can use my sword, right? I can just smack him. Like that. There we go. What happened? The monsters, they're gone. Did you defeat them for me? I did! It seems they pose no threat to you, and yet I, a seasoned warrior, couldn't handle them. Thank you, you saved my life. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Donna, the captain of the Gerudo Warriors. What's your name? Well, I can't tell. Nice to meet you, Zelda. Oh, but I'm a wanted woman. Not sure if it's a good idea to just give my identity like that. So what brings you out this way? I see. You're traveling around, fixing rifts. Uh-huh. You're fixing rifts? Pardon my shock. It's just that the rifts have been causing us serious trouble lately. We heard that taking care of the monsters would also take care of the rifts, but it hasn't. They haven't gotten any smaller, and the monsters keep coming, without end it seems. If we could rid ourselves of these cursed rifts, then nobody else would end up getting hurt. Hey Zelda, you think she might know how to get you under the sand? Is everything alright, Zelda? You want to burrow under the sand? Well, the sanctum is beneath us. Oh, I understand now. You think you can get rid of the rift if you get into the sanctum? Normally the entrance is where we're standing. But as you probably noticed, it's flooded with sand now, so nobody can get inside. If you want to get into the sanctum, we first need to clear out the entrance. How can we clear it? A soldier is guarding the back entrance. If we go through there, we could clear the sand out. Doing that would release the monsters as well. If you want to get into the sanctum, we'd first need to clear out the entrance. Monsters become swarming out, block the entrance. I see. Understood. Well then, it sounds like we need to discuss things with the chief. You saved my life, so all I can do is help you. If we're able to get rid of the rift, that means our warriors won't be injured anymore. Let's meet up at the palace in Gerudo Town. It's just northwest of here. Normally only Gerudo are allowed in the palace, but I'll put in a word for you ahead of time. Alright, I'll be waiting for you there. Okay, bye! Okay, so now we have to go all the way... here. To the palace. Alright, I guess we'll just create some OP beds again. Oh. Sorry, I dropped it on her, almost on her face. Alright, let's go to the palace, which I guess is here. Oh wait, we have a warp totem. Thank you, Try. Waypoint has been recorded. Lovely. Alright, let's go inside. Oh wait, I can light that up. Boom. Oh, this might sound a little odd, but do you believe in tornado ghosts? So I caught up in the sandstorm recently, when this tornado comes whirling at me. It was hard to see clearly with all the sand, but I could swear I saw a face in the tornado. It must have been a ghost, but why would it be chasing me? Did I anger the spirits or something? Was it real? Did I imagine it? If I could see it again, then I'd know for sure. Alright. Gerudo pot. I wonder if all of those, like, you know, pots and, like, you know, the soft bed and, you know, those variations on like, you know, objects that we already knew. I wonder if they are, like, different in usage as well, or if they are just cosmetically different. Alright, Gerudo's shop. I don't think I necessarily want to buy anything, so let's just leave. Let's just go to the woman that wanted to talk to us, which I'm assuming is going to be in here. Okay, maybe not there. Chief Zira, I have a report concerning the blocked-up entrance to the sanctum. As predicted, the number of monsters is dwindling. Ah, Zelda, I've been waiting for you. Chief, this is the Hylian I was telling you about. With her help, we may be able to get rid of the giant rift here in the desert. But in order to do that, she'll need to get into the sanctum. If she can get rid of the rift as she claims, we will finally be done with this long battle. To this end, will you please restore the entrance to the sanctum? Captain Dona, do you comprehend what it is you are asking? If you recall, after the sanctum was consumed by the rift, the surge in monsters began. For the town's safety, we blocked the sanctum's entrance to prevent monsters from pouring out. Since then, we've been eradicating the rest of the monsters, which will fix the rift. After that, we'll reclaim the sanctum. That was the plan, or have you forgotten? Wow, sassy. Of course not. Stop it off, we've defeated countless monsters, yet the rift doesn't appear to be shrinking at all. We should be acting with urgency to be rid of the rift as soon as possible, and Zelda can help. I can. I'm shocked by your severe lack of judgment. Peace, Facet. Pardon my words, Chief Sierra, but Dona, I understand the concern you feel for the warriors. I feel each injury to our warriors as though it was my own. That said, have you seen this Hylian eradicate a rift? You have only just met the stranger yourself. How can you tell us to trust her? Well, Chief Sierra, it seems further discussion is unnecessary. Now is not the time to be entertaining strangers and their claims. I will prove what Zelda says is true. You will be wasting your time. This Hylian is clearly deceiving you. She saved my life. How dare you speak of her like that? I trust Zelda, and I will prove that you can get rid of the rifts. Okay, bye! No matter how many monsters they fight, the rift isn't going to go down on its own. Dona is correct about this, so why won't they trust us? I don't know. I mean, I kind of get it, you know, like, they don't know me, but still. Clears my throat for Jordy! Hello, Phoebe! Hello, hello! How are you? You there, Hylian! Captain Dona left a message for you on her way out. She mentioned that she's heading to the Oasis, and she'd like you to join her there. To get to the Oasis, head due east when you leave town. You can't miss it. That's all she shared for you. How are you, Phoebe? Phoebe, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing good. I'm not gonna yell back because my throat is hurting a little bit, so I'm trying to save it. But I hope you're doing good. Alright, let's also save the game. Alright, we need to go to the Oasis, which I believe is right here. So none of the rifts are shrinking yet, I see. Thank you for your report. Get some rest before you return to patrol the rifts. I'm quite good. It's finally spring and the weather starts to be lovely and the days are finally nice and long again. Yeah! Yeah, over here it's the last week has been like really cold. We even had like, you know, some hail and like some really cold weather, but yeah, I believe next week is going to be nicer again. At least indeed the days are longer. That's definitely a fact. The days are indeed getting longer, which is nice. It's been the same here too. Yeah, hopefully when the weather gets a little bit warmer, I can enjoy some nice gear time again. The water here is so peaceful, don't you think? This place holds many memories to me. The chief, my mother, used to play here with me when I was little. She would tell me to look at serene water, to keep my mind and heart calm like the water. Facet took up my training rather than my mother, because mother was busy as a chief. Facet trained the others too. Thanks to her and mother, we are the Gerudo you see today. I have so much respect for the both of them, but I can't stand by and watch things get worse. I believe you can fix the rift, Zelda. So I wonder, how can we prove it to my mother that you're being honest? Aside from the big rift in the sanctum, there are also 3 small rifts elsewhere in the desert. I'd like for you to see if you can get rid of them. They're in Southern Oasis Ruins, Ancestors Cave of Rest, and Southern Druido Desert. Want to know more about the rifts? No thanks. I trust you. And if you get rid of the rift, I'm sure the chief will just trust you too. Come talk to me again if you need more info, okay? Alright, so I think we've already seen them. So there's one down here, there's one up here, and then I guess there's another one over there. So let's go to the one over here. Which I guess is closest by. Me too, I got some gear a couple of months ago, but not been able to wear them because of weather shenanigans. Ooh, what did you get? What did you get? Wait, is it this one? No. Oh, wait, it might be... Oh, wait, that's actually the big one, I guess. So we need to go a little bit further. Oh, wait, there's also a waypoint here that we can claim or activate. Perfect. The mornings are really cold, grey and rainy for some reason, but then the afternoons are nice and warm and sunny. Yeah, that's kind of the thing that I kind of dislike though, because when I walk to the train to go to work, I really am like, you know, I'm wearing like, you know, multiple layers and like a thick jacket because it's still kind of cold. But then, you know, once I, you know, if the sun is shining, or like, you know, later, like, you know, when I get to work, then it's actually kind of warm. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint what I'm gonna wear, because either I'm gonna be too cold, you know, walking to the train, or I'm gonna be kind of sweaty when I like get to the office. Right, it should be somewhere over here, I guess. But where? Ugh. Hey, are you hanging in there? Yes, sort of, actually. Actually, no, I'm not. We're defeating wave after wave of these things, but they just keep coming. When did you get here? It's not safe here. Monsters keep coming after us. Oh, yep, there they are. It was the locker gear shorts, and who said, "Oh, nice. I want to get addicted clothing. I want to get addicted clothing, though. Nice. Nice, nice. I think they'll look better. I actually ordered a second-hand helmet, like an MX helmet and goggles. Well, I wanted those for like a long time, but I also wanted to order one relatively cheap second-hand to take with me to an event that I'm going to in July. Also some MX boots that have been well used, but again, you know, I want to take them with me to an event, so I'll just try to clean them up. And then hopefully their condition is still quite okay. But I don't have them yet. They I ordered them like last week, so but they haven't gotten in yet. Wait, can I beat those things? Okay, that's one. That's two. Oh wait. And I got a cycling skin suit today, also relatively cheap. Because I'm trying to kind of like, you know, be mindful with money, but if, you know, I do need to get some gear for the event in July anyway, so if I can get it like, you know, cheap and secondhand, that's just a win-win. Thank you for helping us. You're a lifesaver. I can't create a rift entrance here, so we won't be able to get into this one. Oh, wait, we can't get in there? Even if we go in here, maybe? Wait, can I make a boulder? And push that there. There we go. Which event is it? It's called Steppenbrand. It's a well, you know, according to their website, it's a generic gay outdoor kink meeting. And I've never been, but yeah, there's like various hang on. Various kings represented. But one of the main appeal that makes me want to go there is like, from what I've seen, there's always like a giant, like big ass mud pit that I would love to experience, like, you know, rolling around in that sometimes. So that's why I want to get, like, you know, some cheap secondhand MX gear, because, you know, it's gonna get muddy and it's gonna get dirty, which is fine. But, you know, I don't necessarily really know if it'll survive, so to speak. Wait, do I have something to... Ah, crap, I should have gotten the fan. The fan from that woman from earlier. I should have gotten that. Because then I would probably be able to fan away the sand. Just in case. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that, like, you know, especially the helmet and those boots, I'm hoping that I can just, you know, clean them up. But yeah, just in case if I can't, then at least, you know, I haven't spent, like, you know, hundreds of bucks on them. Because they were only like 30 bucks, something like that. Don't want to ruin your main expensive gear. Exactly, yes, exactly. Wait, who is this? Are you an enemy or... Oh, yeah, I think you are. Okay, yeah, I'd better walk. Alright, I do have to see how much longer I'm gonna keep streaming, because I do notice my throat is acting up. And like I said, I don't want to like strain it too much. Do I have anything... Wait, do I have anything that I can drink to get some health back? All of these give like extra benefits. I just want health though. Wait, maybe the mango can do that. Let's see. Let's do a mango and then the nectar. I'll be going to Pride in July, my first Pride. Oh, nice! Nice, nice. That's so exciting. Which Pride are you going to? Whereabouts? Your smoothie! Leeds Pride. Nice. Oh, that looks really good. A sweet, tough smoothie. Alright, I wonder what it'll do. Damage reduction. Oh, and wait, like a ton of hearts as well. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm stupid. I can just do that, and I can just rest like this. Same day as our Unleashed event. Oh, nice. So you can combine it, or are you not able to actually combine it? All right. I think I'm actually gonna save the game here. Like I said, my throat is actually really kind of like acting up. So I don't wanna like strain it too much. Which I know it was a kind of a short stream, but yeah, well, like I said before, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be streaming long anyway, and I don't want to. I wasn't sure if it was a good idea, but I hoped that, well, my voice would be or my throat would be okay enough. Well, the parade would be midday, I think. Need to ask Gordon about it. All right. Well, sounds fun. I hope you're gonna have a good time. I mean, it's not July yet, of course, but I hope still, whenever it is gonna be July, I hope you're gonna have a stellar time. All right, let's see. I do want to raid out, so let's see who we can do that to. I wonder if there's anyone else playing this Legend of Zelda. I don't think so. Oh, actually, there are some people playing it. Not really that many, though. Tee-dee-tee-dee-dee-dee. Tee-tee-dee-tee-dee. Hope you enjoy the event too. Yeah, same. I hope the weather's gonna be nice, or at least warm, because I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna stay clean anyway. So like a little bit of rain, I wouldn't mind. But I hope it's gonna be at least warm. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of nervous because I've never been to an event like this, so I don't really know what to expect. But I'm going with a good friend of mine, so at least that'll be fun. Yeah, we're gonna have to drive up there. It's gonna be like a 6-hour drive, I guess. So I'm also kind of excited for like the road trip up there. So like go driving together and like eating something along the way, and like taking shifts and like who's gonna drive and stuff. I'm actually kind of excited for that too. So all right. You know what? Let's go say hi to Wolf. He was playing some oh! My tailwack bring all the peps to the yard. They're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but you'd have to bark. I can teach you, but you'd have to bark. We're Bear Tech. Hello. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you playing? The finals? Ooh. I've never played that myself. A friend of mine plays that quite often. I've never actually played the finals myself. But nice. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in. You did catch it at the tail end of the stream. I know it was a short one. But I was just about to raid out myself. So you literally caught us at the tail end of the stream. Also, Trix, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. But yeah, Werebear, I hope you had a good stream. I hope you enjoyed the finals. I hope that you won. I know that I know that you need to like make money in the finals, like you need to acquire money or something like that. So I hope that you did get some money and that you did win. And thanks so much for the raid. I can appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. Oh no, yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Unknown is rating. Guess you need to check that too in your widget. Oh yeah. Well, even though I tried it, which is weird because I tried it and then it worked. So, that's weird because it worked when I tried it, when I tested it. So it's kind of weird that it doesn't anymore. Won some money, bonked a lot of players too. Nice. A good bonk. All right. But yeah, I'm so sorry that the stream was slightly shorter. I was saying earlier, I woke up this morning with a sore throat, and I was hoping that I was able to stream without it getting worse, but I noticed that it is getting slightly worse, and I'm gonna spend the weekend at a friend of mine because I haven't seen him in forever. So I actually I don't want to get sick and strain my voice or my throat too much. So yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, you know what? You're fair. That was a disclaimer. I'm sorry. Had a team wipe with a sledgehammer. Ooh. All right. Nice. Please get well soon. Yeah, it's not like I'm not feeling too bad. It's just like my throat is like a little bit like acting up. So this morning I had like a throat candy thing, whatever you call them. And I wanted to, like, a colleague of mine this afternoon, she asked like, does anyone want some tea? And at first I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't. And then I was like, wait, yeah, maybe I do want some tea if we have some honey. We didn't have honey though, but I did have some tea because I hoped that would also help. But no, sorry for an extra stream that's shorter. Yeah. all right. Okay, yeah. You got me. Tea sounds lovely, to be honest. It was, yeah. No, it was still nice. We only have honey at work. Well, I feel that we might have some honey, but maybe she just didn't check well. I'm not sure, because I think we probably should have some honey. But well, next time I'll check myself. But I was kind of busy, so I was kind of happy that she wanted to she wanted to bring that to me. Anyway, chat, thank you guys so much for stopping by. It was good to see you all, despite it being slightly shorter. I'll probably be back again next week, because tomorrow I'll, like I said before, I'll have my my dinner with my theater group, so I won't be able to stream tomorrow. I'm gonna be having some dinner. And this weekend I'm not gonna be home as well, so most likely I'll be back again next week. Of course, you got honey. Just call Peter. Oh yeah, I should. I just asked to if he puts his finger in my tea to sweeten it up. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you guys so much for being here today and yesterday. We'll definitely be playing more Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, because I'm having a great time. So yeah, you guys have a good rest of your week. Our raid messages, before I forget, I almost forgot. Those are our raid messages. This is a delicious raid, as always. Copy and paste those in Wolf's channel. Say hi to Wolf, because they are a lovely, lovely sweet bean. Yeah, I'll see you guys again soon, alright? I'll be hanging around on Discord as well, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves, and I'll join in whenever I can. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye!